to another edition of Business Wisdom Wednesdays, and I am really amazed. Butter Queen, everybody's talking about her cake, but they are they're not just full of love. Yeah. You've designed them to also be really healthy in a way that is less sugar. Yeah. So, you know what? I'm going to be quiet. Tell us who you are and talk about this cake.
I got you. Hi, I'm Shai, Sumpter of Butter Queen Bakery and Catering. The cakes he was talking about, they're lower sugar cakes. They're Southern Pound cakes, 15% less in sugar. The cakes that we normally have are overly sweet, and so I wanted to create something that I created with my grandmother growing up, but just a little bit healthier for people who may have like diabetes and things of that nature. It's a step in the right direction. It's not quite a diet product, but it's something that'll get you in the right direction as you're transitioning to healthier eating.
And it's good. It's amazing. Now, Show Us What You Love is an opportunity for your customers to give love stories about your product. When you get a post for someone who had your food, do you remember one that really kind of like touched you? Because sometimes when you're in that kitchen by yourself, making this amazing product for people you love, can you tell us an opportunity when you read one of those posts and it made you like, this is why I bake?
Yeah, so a lot of people, when I tell them that the cakes don't have as much sugar as they're used to, they're like, ew, that sounds nasty. Why would I want a cake with less sugar in it? And I'm like, well, just try it. Let me know what you think. And they're like, this doesn't have as much sugar? Are you serious? And so just hearing like people who are kind of dead set on, no, I need all the sugar in my life. I needed all the icing and things like that. And they try it and they're like, okay, this is actually good. I can do things with modifications and not sacrifice taste or flavor. That really warms my heart.
So as an entrepreneur, and it's rough out here now, right? Can you unpack that? What do you mean when people think about business owners, they think that you got it made. You free. You can do whatever you want. You can make as much money as you want. Life is just like, but what's the truth? How hard is it?
Yeah, so going from a 9 to 5 to working for yourself, you just traded one boss for several other bosses. So you have your customers, you have vendors, you got grocery stores, pricing. You have your time limitations because you can't be everywhere all at once. You have weather. It's so many other considerations that affects you as an entrepreneur versus you going to work, clocking in, do your work, and you go home. Your work ends at that point. As an entrepreneur, I'm up all the time thinking about my business. How can I grow it? How can I make more money? How can I add more value for my customers? How can I be innovative? New product. It's so many other things that you have to think about, and sometimes a 9 to 5 is just easier.
Yeah, but when you get that love story,
yeah,
and you read it like you just shared that gives you that win.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why Show You What You Love is so important. So when you think about the other businesses who maybe have not got that love story yet, what words of inspiration could you say to them to help them to know that, you know, it's you on purpose. You're doing this on purpose, and it's going to be okay.
Yeah, I would say one, find your purpose. Because I know for me, I was just baking. It was just what I like to do. But as soon as it got hard, I was like, ooh, why am I doing this? Like, why am I up till 3 a.m. and waking up at 6? Why? And so once I figured out, like, okay, I'm doing this to help people with their dietary restrictions or what have you, once I figured out that purpose and that I'm helping people, I'm like, all right, I'll stay up till 3 a.m. because this person wants this product. And if they don't have mine, then they might go and get something that's gonna, worsen their health. So it's a reason why I'm getting up and why I'm doing it. So once you figure that out, I feel like you'll be in a better space. And just know that when you're putting out your product, there's somebody who actually needs it when you have a good why and a good purpose.
Yes, when you have a good why and a good purpose. And a lot more and more people are starting their business, I mean, now than ever before. And a lot of times there's no need. And this is why we want our customers to show us what you love. We want you to reach out to that local business and let that business know you see them. And you understand that they're creating products and providing services on purpose to begin to serve a need, right? So I am encouraged to know that you sold some cakes today and they're going to be like What is the future of your business?
That's a good question.
Yes.
I think about that almost every day. So I started off as a bakery, then I added the catering portion, and then I just added meal prep, like a meal prep service. So I'm trying to figure out. I'm still in the journey of that, but I imagine different products that help support us and not harm us. So that's like my main mantra. I want to support people and not harm them. And so I'm gonna figure that out. I'm
And
gonna
so
figure
you
that
have
out.
an opportunity as a customer to be a part of her figuring it out. And I say this because she's on purpose making these products for you. Your love stories helps to keep her in line and in tune that she's in the right path. So I encourage you to show us what you love. And how do they reach you to give you some love stories?
I will add also this as far as the meal plan. I do want to create a space that is attached to doctors' offices. So when
Ah,
that person tells you to just go lose weight, your numbers are crazy, and they're like, you're like, how do I eat healthy? What does that even mean?
yeah.
So I want them to be able to come to me and say, okay, this is what the plate looks like. This is enough protein. This is a good low GI starch. And then get some educational cards as far as, okay, this is why I'm eating this. This is how it's affecting my body. And then eventually they'll be able to come off of the meal prep service and cook for themselves and eat for themselves.
See, you
So I have
on
a vision
purpose.
for
You got a
that.
vision. Now, you've been
Yes.
through the Greater Washington Urban Needs Cultural Cooler cohort.
Yep.
What was it like meeting and also participating with the other businesses as we all grow together?
It was really good because I felt like we had some of the similar questions because we were all kind of in a similar space. So if I didn't know something, I was able to ask the question, and it's like, oh, well, I did this last year and I did that. So and vice versa with me providing things to others. So I would say that was probably one of the most helpful things, just in networking, being in spaces with others. Just the veterans who've been in the space for a very long time, able to provide that wisdom. So that was very, very helpful to me.
Perfect. Thank you so
No
much.
problem. Thank you.
Show
And
us
you can
what you
reach
love.
us at butterqueenbakery.com, Instagram, butterqueendmv. Thank you.
One more time.
Oh, butterqueenbakery.com and butterqueendmv on
Awesome.
Instagram, Facebook.
Awesome.